Previously on Breath of Fire.
Hi, I'm Magua Tower.
And I'm Ease Cave.
You don't sound too good there, Ease. Is everything okay?
No, I'm stuck out in the middle of the woods, and these people just wandered in exploring my caverns. They call it spelunking. I mean, who really wants to be spelunked? Would you?
Huh? Oh, no.
Hey, are you even paying attention?
Oh, sure.
Plus, my lower levels are full of water. I feel so bloated right now. You must know what that's like. It's just pooling around, everything's damp and...
Lift goes up, lift goes down. Lift goes up, lift goes down. Lift goes up, lift goes down.
Welcome to a fine gaming experience, everyone. We've managed to cure everyone of zombieitis in Romero, but more importantly, our exploration of Agua netted us the key to the stone robot. While I've hyped the robot a bit, I haven't shown it off yet, so let's get to it. You can go check out the stone robot right after Nina joins, but there's not much to do there without the key. Same with a cave we'll be visiting this episode. This part of the continent is large and fairly open, even without Bo. You can really run into problems if you missed a plot point, like forging the axe. There it is! Domo Arigato, Mr. Stone Robo. If you liked Agua Tower, you'll like this dungeon. It's vaguely shaped like a person, and will be going up the legs to the torso, then the head. The dead veins on the ground are a nice visual touch in here. You can't say you control the robot and then demand the key to control it. That's not how this works. Yet another fight versus a general, but this time with 2 spear henchmen. I assure you, this is a very dangerous fight. Yes, sir, no sarcasm here at all. Okay, that critical hit was pretty painful. But that's just Bo's crappy defense, and he doesn't critical too often. I'll be very happy when we can get some better armor on Bo at long last. Only 1 round of combat, and we've almost wiped them all out. For the love of Buddha, another slam attack to Bo. I swear, the boss wasn't this bad on any of my test runs. No levels again. Boo! Well, let's just use the key and get this bad boy up and running. Aw yeah, Just listen to that stone heart pumping. Now that the robot's activated, we've got a bunch of teleporters that just turned on as well. It might look a bit confusing, but you have two options each time, and any wrong path you take returns you to the heart room. Very easy to trial and error your way through. There's almost no enemies in here, and they're very weak too. Very nice change from the Wizard's Tower. I'll be grabbing all the treasure here, and it can be very useful for the next boss. While Marble 3 keeps enemies away, Marble 1 gives you an attack boost for one fight. Nina takes charge here, and luckily the robot is voice activated. We get a neat cutaway animation for the robot waking up, and then we're off to the lake. The view is supposed to be us looking out the robot's eye, but it feels a bit of a lazy way to save on animation frames for the robot, especially if they did all the work for the cutscenes. What robot isn't complete without a giant eye laser? We're 2 for 2 on saving villages lately. Almost makes up for Nanai getting destroyed by us. At least it's a quick walk out of here. With the water flowing, it's no longer blocking a path inside that cave, but we still won't be able to get very far. For now, we'll go back to town and see what the chief has to say. I really wish I could push villagers out of the way in this game. You might get your hopes up when he mentions a key, but it's sadly not another goddess one. This is what we needed to explore the rest of that one cave, so back up we go. There's really not much to say about this cave. It's a short, linear tunnel to a cave where the ring actually is. At least it has a wisdom-boosting potion inside. Another level up, but still no abilities for our hero. He has to earn them another way. The lake shrine used to be completely underwater, and is still having some drainage issues. I kind of like this dungeon, and its waterfalls remind me of Final Fantasy IV, where you meet Tella. The waterfalls are one-way paths, of course, so make sure that's the route you want to go. What I don't like about this dungeon is those stairs are just a loop to above the first waterfall with no treasure at all. Just a time-wasting path. Speaking of treasure, the loot here is pretty nice, and worth exploring the little bit needed. It's really not that complex and easy to figure out where to go inside. They've been loading us up on revive items, and rightly so. If you thought the Wisp was a tough boss, our next one is worse. $2,000 GP. That's a nice chunk of cash and a big step up from other money chests. The enemies here are a really odd mix of amoeblobs, warhogs, and other strong opponents. And then there's lizardmen mixed in with that. Warp. Oh, what excellent timing for the next episode. We can now travel to any town we visited. Down the big waterfall, that should likely smash us to pieces, And we're in the last part of the dungeon. The Sky Shield is an interesting find, as it's for Nina. It's got 15 defense and a weight of 1, which keeps her nice and speedy. There's the ring we've been looking for. It must be really inconvenient for the chief to have to go all the way through here when he needs it. Ironically, the Dark Dragons prevented the chief from ever giving them the ring by trapping the shrine under the water they held hostage. If I had talked to the townfolk, everyone would have been fairly excited about the upcoming wedding between the children of the 2 village chiefs. The ring we found is not the wedding ring, though it feels like it should have been. They like their weddings short and sweet out here, but with lots of dancing and fireworks. We're told to take our new robot south over the broken bridge, so let's go. What a twist! While we were celebrating, our robot was stolen. Oh crap. Luckily, everyone was in this village celebrating the wedding. It seems the general doesn't have full control over the robot. That's the opening we need to take it back. There are stronger enemies in here now, but the spawn rate is still very low. Makes for a short, uneventful trip up to our robot's brain. He wants the precious! Say hello to the gremlin. Though he really lives up to his original name, Muscle. This boss has 2 basic attacks that both hit only one character for moderate damage. It's his breath attack that hits the entire party you're really going to have to watch out for. And it doesn't help he likes spamming it, especially in his second health bar phase. It's a similar fight to the Wisp, but much more difficult. I'm pretty much sitting at the minimum recommended level for tangling with this boss, which changes my tactics slightly. A few more levels, and it's worth boosting the hero's attack with items and spells. Instead, I have him on item duty to keep Bo in blasting position. Remember that any buff spells you have on a party member will be removed if they die. I really don't like using Nina's fort spell so much, but every survival advantage I can get against this boss helps. The second health bar on the Gremlin is a lot bigger than you'd expect, so don't be tempted into any Hail Mary kill attempts. His breath attack is used more often and now has a higher damage potential. Keeping up on healing is so crucial at this stage, for AP as well as HP. Watch how close I cut it with Nina by the end. The Gremlin is so fast you'll only get one heal with Nina, so you might have to make some hard decisions. Wow, I expected Nina to die there. If she didn't have 2 forts cast on her, I guarantee she'd be dead. Down goes Bo. First actual KO of a party member this entire LP. That attack hit really high on the damage curve too. Life 2 is the only way to go here. Best not to take any chances. That goes for healing too. And he finally falls. My test runs went worse than that one, by the way. Turns out our stone robot had a heart of gold and feels horrible over being used to hurt people. Jumping in the volcano causes it to erupt and fill the river with lava. It quickly cools, and we've got a path open to the next area. What was the robot's mistake? Listening to the wrong people? Shooting first and asking questions later? Don't let tiny people inside your brain? We'll stop at this shrine to save. Wait, this is the one from the intro. Let's see what lies within next time. Hope to see you all then, and take care.